All right, so this song, for my brother Stretch, requested it. Turn up, good one, yeah? Remember, we got a yowl in order for us to hear. My audio now? It's not, they can hear me because it's far. It's my What up, what up, what up, familia? Check it out, check it out. I got a homie right here. This is who I've been, who all of us here have been, presenting these flyers about this shit. So, can you turn that shit the fuck down, please? God damn. Anyways, I told you about running this wild podcast out there, kind of like your baby daddy when he fucking did you. But anyways, with that being said, check it out. There's a homie right here. He's gonna introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eleno Almanza. I'm an MMA fighter out of East LA. Just thank you guys for having me on.
Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for
being here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
All right, check it out. I'm gonna go straight to business right here. This is a raw ass podcast.
Ooh.
My boy has been making noise. He's been motherfucking working real hard. I've been hearing stories about him. He'll drive anywhere to fucking work out, and I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah.
How does he trains hard as fuck.
He's trying to get that.
Of course, you know what I mean.
Chasing that.
So let's hear. They talk.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how long you've been in this
Okay, so yeah, I'm from East LA, from City Terrace. I grew up, born and raised. I grew up in the foster care system. As far as like fighting, I've been fighting for quite a while. Since I was a kid, grew up fighting in the streets like all of us.
Jeez!
A bunch of knuckleheads out there.
Right?
To get more, to be professional.
Well, yeah, once I figured out that I had hands and I was good at it, I was like, you might as well fuck doing this shit for free.
Right?
Let's get paid, bitch!
Are you ready to get paid?
Hell yeah! See, okay, so when did you start? Like, give us a more detail on you. Like, what do you remember as a child, and and give us everything after that. Like, what do you remember from there?
Like what as a child would you?
Okay, so when you were growing up,
right?
Okay, tell us about your place. Like, what do you remember as a child? Like, parents, sisters, brothers, this, that.
So like a lot of people, Latinos, I grew up in our absent father's home. You know what I mean? I had my mom. She was busy working all day. You know what I mean? There was a bunch of us at home.
Yeah.
I just grew up in City Terrace, East LA. We just fucking was throwing down on the block with all the home. You get bored.
Yeah.
Home alone.
You get bored.
Wait, to the viewers. This motherfucker said you get bored. Yeah. Wait a minute, that shit's not right. That's a fighter's fucking mentality though, because goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he said I get bored. You're gonna fuck this blood. Okay, what kind of shit is that? Hey, now I'm just glad that you're on our side, and you know what I mean? Because you probably fucked me up. You know what I mean? I got like 10 minutes left, and I'm trying to save those fucking 10 minutes.
Hey, fuck that! Me and you right there.
We're either fucking or fighting.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, we grew up very unsupervised.
Yeah.
Had a lot of spare time on my hands. Pretty much raised myself and my younger siblings.
Your mom was working.
My mom was busy working. My pops was busy either in jail or doing something whatever he had going on.
All right. So
Idle hands.
Yeah. So you didn't have so much more of a father involved with you as a young child.
I mean, my mom had boyfriends, but I wouldn't call them.
Oh, yeah. Someone to guide you more or less to be better. You know what I mean?
It was just me and my mom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I was the man of the household.
So when did you know you were ready?
Down at the house.
But when I knew I was ready, that was pretty much
But when did you know you were ready? Like, you knew you could get paid? You knew, like, fuck yeah, I'm with the business, and I'm going to do this?
I had to be like 16 when I found out, like, you know what I mean? I was fucking up grown men already at 16, you know what I mean? I couldn't fight.
He said I was fucking up grown men already.
Yeah, fucking up grown men.
He was alone.
Okay, but at that time, you didn't have no kind of special training, no kind of nothing. It was just backyard fucking rules from the hood, street fucking fighting.
For the most part, you know what I mean? I went to the community center, did the karate at the community center like everyone did.
Right,
I mean, but
okay.
nothing too special as a kid.
Yeah.
They didn't have no boxing
I didn't
clubs
get-
you could go to when you're...
No, not in my neighborhood. I didn't get into all that until when I got a little bit older.
Right.
I mean, I'd say the first thing I actually got to take serious was probably like wrestling in high school. But a lot of people don't see that as a martial art.
Yeah.
But that's like the oldest martial art is wrestling. 'Cause what's the first thing you did with your primos? You wrestled with them.
Fuck yeah. Hey, I even did it with my sister's fucking ass.
You know,
Yeah, because we gotta toughen up our girls, you know?
Yeah.
We gotta toughen up our sisters, our primas, because, you know, unfortunately, there's some dudes out there that beat up fucking girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're not around here. We smack them.
Man, we fucking them fools up.
Cheers to that.
You know what I'm saying? Cheers to that.
Fuck yeah. So who was some of your like people who you looked up to? Who would you like as far as MMA?
As far as MMA fighters, like the guys who were coming out when I was a kid, was like my favorite fighter of all time is BJ Penn.
Oh, badass. I don't know why you right? Yeah.
He was fucking. I won a national title in the shorts my first like.
No
MMA.
shit.
I bought those shorts at OTM and I just threw hands.
Proud moment.
Yeah, I was like a white
Very
belt.
proud moment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're a white belt?
I was a white belt with the BJ Penn shorts. Have a black belt.
Oh shit!
But so when I was fighting, everyone thought I was like this like freaking
Black belt.
15-year-old black belt. Tripping out, but I was.
So give
I was a black belt in the streets, guys.
Yeah, I got a black belt.
Hey, this
Motherfucker, man, damn!
So check it out.
It's okay.
Tell the followers, you know, what do you have? Like, what degree of belts, jiu-jitsu, what kind of jiu-jitsu, what, you know, let them know a little bit about you.
So yeah, so as far as my martial arts accolades, I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, nice.
As under Lucas Led, shout out to the big homie Lucas Led.
Shout out, Lucas.
Everybody in check Matt up.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's where we train at. You know, that's
So-
where I get my jiu-jitsu in at.
So for the people that don't know, black belt, brown belt, what is brown belt?
So brown belt's the belt right before black belt.
Yeah.
It's a Chicano belt.
Yeah.
Shout out Chicano Day today.
Yeah, shout out Chicano Day today, February 2nd. Go look at, go ahead.
That was a proud moment for you getting that far at
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
that was been a goal since I was like, I used to read magazines and stuff as a kid,
Yeah.
but I was that guy who always could like do the trial class, but I could never afford to actually stay in a gym. Unless the gym was sponsoring me.
Hey, that's all of us, man.
That's for real.
Hey, free tryout? Fuck yeah.
Hey, we did it for a week. A free week.
And then we leave to like 50 fucking bucks. Like, oh, that.
Hey, but that's real life shit, dog,
I
because
imagine a lot of professional boxers, wrestlers have done that.
yeah,
You know, just
I
to
know.
get up there.
Yeah, and that's just
Yeah.
real life shit, you know? I mean, fuck, think about it, bro. Like, I grew up, bro, the way I grew up, bro, it's like we didn't have enough money for this or we didn't have enough money for that, you know what I mean? But I'm blessed that I fucking was raised that way, bro, because now I can fucking save this and save that and get away with shit because the thing is, dog, look, especially right now with this generation of kids, bro, these motherfuckers have no fucking idea what the fuck, how blessed they really are, bro, because, man, bro, I live in a house, bro. At my time, when I was my fucking son's age, I lived in a fucking motel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? My mom used to wash dishes in the fucking tub, dog. That's real life shit, though. But that's the thing, though. is I was raised rugged as fuck, where I learned to appreciate just the littlest fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But these kids, we have them so to not live the life that we live. The only thing we're doing is fucking with them. Like, oh, now I want this, man. Fuck you. I have a saying, fuck these kids, goddammit.
That's right.
So you have an upcoming fight, don't you?
Yes, I have a fight coming up March 9th at the Commerce Casino for Spar Star for the California State title.
March 9th, Commerce Casino for the California State title. Make sure you guys tap in. We're going to be there. Hopefully we can record. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, make sure you go show some love to the homie. The weed fail. That's all good. We got plenty. But anyways, make sure you go follow my boy right here. Go follow him. He's on my page. He's been tagged millions of times.
Yeah.
Go follow him. Watch his progress. He is an amazing fucking kid. He's coming up and he's making a lot of fucking noise right now.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
So yeah, so what we have going on right now is I'm just pretty much training with the homie Mondo that you know.
My shout out Mondo.
Shout out Mondo.
Okay, Mondo.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's badass, bro.
That one's been helping me out a lot with getting my hands ready for the fight. You know,
Yeah.
that's my boy right now, my go-to guy.
Yeah.
He's been helping me with my last 3 camps.
Yeah.
I've been doing fairly great. You know, I'm on a 3-fight win streak right now thanks to Mondo and my coach Lucas. You know, they've been getting me ready for these fights. We've just been grinding, bro. We just been training every day, all day.
I got a question for you, though, dog. What was it that caused this spark in your heart to train as hard as you? Okay, I follow you on Instagram, and every time you post something, you're either in a sauna, running, training, sparring, and you're back in a fucking sauna again.
Yeah.
The question, like, what sparked your fucking heart to like want to train this hard that the way you train? What sparked that shit? What in your life made you do that?
Oh fuck! I mean, life's crazy, dog. You know what I mean? Nah, but shit happens. When I was a little kid, like you know, I didn't grow up too well. My parents were staying in a hotel when I was like 2 years old, and everyone was a dope fiend back in the day.
Man, we got stories about that, right?
So at the time, my parents were mad tweaking, dog, and fucking one of my deals got out of prison at the time, and he wanted to get high because he liked the black. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
My deal wanted some black, and he fucking went around and OD and fucking.
Oh shit!
But no one had a cell phone.
Crazy shit.
At that time there was no cell phone, no nothing.
So my pops took off to go call for help, and he had left my mom trying to revive my deal. Hotel. By the time my pops got back to the hotel, the cops and everyone already had got there. So long story short, everyone got busted, and I ended up in the system.
Man,
I'd always promised myself, like a little kid, that I was gonna fight my pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
But I got to meet that fool one time when I was like 11. I got to meet my pops, and that fool was too big, dog.
Was he?
It was fucking.
How big was he?
He was like 240, dog.
How tall was he?
Like 6 foot.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You didn't have it?
For 11, I didn't have
What happened? The fucking Mekos left everything like that. The fucking thing was swimming, and the tail got left. Hey, I'm just joking. Don't fuck me up, fool. Don't fuck me up.
That shit always bothered me. You know what I mean? And that shit always made me feel like it wasn't ready. So I always said, you know what, one day I'm gonna get mine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my licking back. But now my pop's an old man and he can't get that licking back no more. So all I can do is fuck everybody else up. I just pretend that's my pop.
As a proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a relationship with your dad? at
Yeah,
all?
me and my dad are really great. Shout out my pops. He's watching right now.
Hey, Pops.
Shout out, Pops.
Your dad, man.
Yeah.
Shout out, Pops.
He don't like that story. I mean, I don't like telling it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we say it's raw. We tell him.
Yeah.
That is what it is, and that's what sparked my interest in fighting was because I always told myself I was gonna fuck up my pops, and I never did.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? I'm glad you did it, bro. Because you know what? I mean, as a child, you know, anybody on drugs, bro, they're sick. They need help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're also a product of your environment. If you were raised that way and you start using, you're just a product of your environment, my man. You know what I mean? But alcoholism and a person addicted to drugs, they just need help.
Right.
You know, and when you keep putting them down, they're just gonna want to fucking keep relapsing. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, bro. Shout out to your pop, dog. You know, and shout out to you for fucking, you know, at least bypassing all that negativity, and you can tell that you have a humble fucking heart on you. Big time humble heart, dog. You're a good person.
it was just one of those things that I always fed off of that, you know. And as far as fighting was like, I've always been a hothead as a kid. Like I could say your mama jokes, but the second you try to say your mama jokes back,
Hey, what's one your mama joke you remember as a kid?
My mama.
I used to say all kinds of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't talk about my mom.
I can talk about your mom, though.
But you can't talk about yours either.
Yeah.
Because I'm right here.
No,
You can't. Never mind.
No mama jokes.
Yeah,
No mama
it's
jokes,
crazy, but like,
What?
and then
How long were you in foster care?
for a long time, when I was a little kid, I was at foster care probably for like a couple months, and then my tia Martha took care of me. She got me out.
Shout out to Martha.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for her, maybe you would have ended up somewhere else, and maybe you wouldn't even be fighting right now.
For real, some real shit. You know, and actually, she's one of the people that don't want me to fight.
Oh, that Martha! Shout out to Martha.
That's
He knew what he
Yeah,
you knew what you wanted to do.
Oh,
Sorry.
at like 14, I figured that out real quick.
When did you start actually training?
Like for real?
Yeah. And with who?
I had actually got. I mean, high school. I said high school was the first time I could actually say I started training as an athlete. Like, because wrestling is people don't look at it, but wrestling's a martial art. Like, I could body slam you on the floor and bust your head open. Homie.
You can't pick my fat ass up.
I don't want to know.
But yeah, like I would say that's my.
I have 50 on
That
that.
would be my first like serious venture into martial arts. And,
Right.
I had a good coach in high school. Shout out to Coach Donnie Stevens. You know what I mean?
Donnie Stevens, shout out.
Out of West Covina. He took me serious. I was just too much of a knucklehead, and that was the first guy who like realized my talent. You know what I mean? And he's the first person to try to give me some structure and guidance in my life. And he did pretty good for the time he had with me. You know what I mean? That's one person, my first, I could say, mentor. Like, that's the first like mentor, father figure I could look at him and say, I want to be something like that guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's
as
really
a
awesome
coach
to
or
get
as a man.
someone in your life
You know what I
like
mean?
that,
So it was
you know.
pretty cool.
I don't want to change the subject, but
Inspire you.
I remember, dog. Even it's like what you were saying, like you were the inspiration that you had. I remember when Mondo. Shout out fucking Coach Mondo. Go if you guys want to get trained. Go
Shout out
fucking
Coach Mondo.
Go get at Coach Mondo. He's in. I'll tag him.
Smash Squad.
Smash Squad. Go check him out. But I remember I was telling him, bro, when he took the whole Naga. I said, Tom, do it. Fucking, you don't know. And he was like, I don't know. Like I'm getting older, and I was like, fuck. I remember I was at my brother Patrick's house, his brother, and I was like, fucking, just do it, Mondo. Fucking, like. You have a lot of talent. Like, how are you gonna know how much talent you really have if you don't do the Naga? So, those of you that don't know, Naga is a North American Grappling Association. So, out of all of North America, he joined, right? This fucking guy.
Hey.
Wow.
I thought you said Naga.
This guy.
I thought he said it.
So did I.
Hey, Mondo, you hear that shit, Mondo? Get Spider, Mondo. Get him.
Fucking with you, Mondo.
Oh, yeah, now he's fucking with you. No, but anyway, so Mondo won first place out of all of Northern America. Grappling Association. Shout out to fucking Mondo, man.
Shout out, man.
He is the most humblest fucking individual that I know. Cool as fuck, man. You know what I mean? But go ahead, bro. Touch more on you growing up, my man.
So yeah,
Stupid.
so like as a teenager, high school is where it started. You know, I started wrestling. After that, at 17, I had a daughter. So I had to grow up real fast.
Right.
I actually ended up AWOLing my placement.
Holy shit!
I had an AWOL because those fools were trying to move me once they found out I had a kid.
What was the purpose of that?
Because they didn't want to. I don't know what it was. They just wanted to move me, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they are.
Placement and shout out to the homie Drew. I was living in a barbershop for a cool minute.
Shout out Drew.
Yeah, the famous fan Ricky Drew, the homie Bladesky.
You still talk to them?
Oh yeah, I still talk
Beautiful,
to them.
beautiful.
They always hit me up. I don't get to see them as much anymore because we're busy, but
Right.
I see them looking at me and watching us.
Man, bro,
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
one thing I can say, bro. You are really like watching your Instagram stories, bro. You go from city to city training, and that's how I know I see it, bro. Like you are busy, bro, and that's how I know you're dedicated because you're not just. What city do you live in? Or what LA area?
I live in LA.
LA area. Okay, he lives in LA area out there, right? And that guy, he comes all the way to the IE to train, but you know that dedication, bro. It's like what did Mayweather say? You know, hard work and dedication. That's all it's gonna take in order for you to want what you want, bro.
That's right.
Nothing's gonna be fucking handed to you.
No, I mean the way I look at it is like, look, dude. I mean, I know you said hotels and shit, but I used to shit in an outhouse. Like I didn't know I used to live in TJ. Yeah, my grandpa used to live in TJ.
Oh,
we used to have an outhouse, and my mom used to tell me all the time, "You don't know what the fuck you got."
We had an outhouse growing up.
So I'd go
Because
shit
that
in
was-
there.
Hey, that shit in a shout out.
And I didn't know what that shit was until I seen Shrek, and all the homies were like, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, that's the restroom." They said, "How do you know?" I said, "I used to have one of those."
Yeah.
They're like, "Where the fuck did you live?" I'm like, "Mexico."
Yeah.
And they're
Hey,
like,
but I never at the outhouse. I never sat on the toilet. I used to put my feet and bend down and just shit like that, bro. Fuck that.
fuck.
Because it means- Yeah, but in Michoacan, dog, when I'm with you, that's what I do. I'll help you there. In Michoacan, there's a lot of fucking snakes and fucking scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they would tell me. Hey, if you go to the island, watch out for scorpions.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, so how long were you living in Tijuana for? Hey, we're talking. How long were you in Tijuana for?
I mean, you go every verano. Man.
No, when you lived
off.
over there.
No, yeah. We get dropped off every verano for the whole verano.
Okay.
My mom would drop
All
me off
summer.
with $10. Good luck.
Damn.
But $10 was a shit compared to like people's opinion. Like I was a million. Like $10. That was like
Here.
that was like
Hey, everything was like
Hey, they're gonna kidnap the
Oh my
motherfucker.
god! And you know what was sucked up? Because every time I went out there, for all my clothes came with me. I never had. When at the time, I would show up with all my clothes and I'd leave with like 2 outfits. No
Give them
socks.
all away.
Oh, my tia's the jacket. My tia's gonna take all my shit by the time I work back
Oh my
home.
God.
You need some nice socks.
Hey, he left with all these shoes, shirt, and a fucking
These are nice cholis.
and a cape.
It was crazy out there, dog. But that's the only time I ever went to jail was in Mexico, dog.
Man,
I
hey, I give it up to you. Fuck going to jail in Mexico.
You went to jail in Mexico?
was like 11 years old.
At 11 years old.
Okay, so what did you do to go to jail in Mexico? If you want to talk about
So we me and my brothers.
allegedly, guys, allegedly.
Well, it's
Allegedly.
country, so it doesn't pop up
I don't give a fuck. Allegedly, it's America, goddammit.
We would roll like used
Swear?
tires. We lived on a hill. And
Shadow.
people would dump all their shit on it.
Yeah.
It's just fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
there was like a highway that runs down, but we live on this hill, and we would just like all the used tires, we'd roll them into the intersection.
Damn, man. Kill somebody.
And watch
Yes,
us crash. So like, but by the time you ran up that hill, we were gone.
Yeah.
You would never find us. But then someone got smart, fool, and like they called the cops on me,
No.
and I didn't know we were still doing it, and they just came and arrested me. And I was telling the
And you
cop,
were all
"Fuck
like,
you."
what? I didn't do that.
Yeah, shit was, it was crazy. And then like they made me stay there for a couple days just to show me a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to fucking.
And then my cousins are trying to explain to him like he's American, but I would look more fucking wetback than my primos because I didn't have.
More way.
I was all mugroso, you know what I mean? These foods looked all clean. I didn't shower like a week, dog.
For
So
sure.
they're like, there's no way. This
Yeah.
food's American. Look at us. Ain't no American look like
That motherfucker came out the sewer line. You know how they show.
Yeah, not like the Ninja Turtles, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, now look
Where's
at
Master
me.
Splinter
Now
at?
look at
No,
me.
but
Now look at you, brother. Come on, give it up, dog. Give it up.
Yeah.
I mean, more, you know, that right there, bro, is a pedal.
Don't get fucked up. You're about to get fucked up.
Hey, she almost got fucking cauliflower ear.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. She's fine.
This is wrong.
Uncensored ass shit right here. Okay, because one of my cousins was telling me too. He was like, primo, like you need to monetize it. I was like, man, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking be, you know, who I'm not. Like, nah, la verga,
Yeah, we don't
whatever.
have time for that.
I don't got time for that shit. This is why I call my podcast is the most rugged, rawest fucking podcast. I got my badass co-host right here. You know, they're rugged and raw. That's why I have them. And this is something we're doing together. And, you know, we're grateful for you being here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget, man. Give it up, man.
Yeah.
In between like growing up in the system, I mean, in the system I grew up everywhere, dog. Thanks to the system, I went to 19 different schools. You know what I mean? I
said
went
thanks to the system. he
How
said.
is that cool? I've lived everywhere from LA County to San Diego and everywhere in between. For real. Like, either for like 3 months to a year at a time.
Was that the longest
Yeah.
that you were in a home?
Now the longest I was probably in one home was
Yeah.
like a year and a half. But they move you every year to year and a half. Because I was too smart for the system. Like they'd like once I understood the neighborhood, I was set.
So how many fights have you gone?
Hey, you wait. There's already one more question. You're second. Okay?
Damn.
But you know what? At the end of the day, you for being in the system, like you say, as many as you have, you came out a good motherfucker, fool.
I know, no, yeah.
Right?
But to be honest, I can attest that the system did that for me because a lot of people like to play.
But there's some that don't and some that does,
I
right?
couldn't say that, but no, the reason I don't.
Well, they take advantage of it.
Some
Yes.
go, some go down.
Yes.
Some
Some
go
get
down.
molest, some, you know, a lot of shit, you
Some
know?
go down.
Fucking
But
out.
the-
bad.
Wait, my turn still.
But the reason I don't want to say that the system did that to you, I wouldn't say the system did it to you. I would say you did it to yourself because you opened up
Right
your
here.
mind to actually understand what the fuck is going on in order to better yourself as a man and humble you to make sure you're not going to ever be back in that position that you
wanted to get out of the
originally
system.
in. Your job was to get the fuck out and not go back.
Right. Well, they used to always tell us one thing, like as a kid, and it was weird because like they used to always tell you the best way to advocate is to self-advocate.
Yeah.
But as a little kid, you don't understand what this fucking-
Advocate means.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the word advocate meant until.
I don't even know what it means either, but go ahead.
It sounds good.
Oh yeah, until I turned about 18.
Yeah.
So to advocate is like to believe to be able to do something.
Oh, no.
You know? So the best way to advocate is to self-advocate.
I think-
The best way to do something
It's like a
is to do it for
self-suit.
Matter.
yourself.
I just don't want to.
Like a self-suit.
But as a
type
kid,
shit.
you're like, okay, what the fuck did you just say to me? But it just sounds good.
One into one ear, not the other.
But yeah, all day. But I used to hear that shit every week. That was like the slogan. The best way to advocate is to self-advocate.
Yeah.
And then one day I sat the fuck down and I googled, what the fuck is advocate?
Right.
Tell
You
us.
asked them?
Go Google it right
No,
now.
you don't even know!
No.
Hey, we got
Oh, the best way to advocate is to, like I was saying, the best way to advocate, my understanding of advocate, is to be profound, to stand for yourself, stand up for
Right,
yourself, stick up.
right.
So the best, like say if you want something, the best way to get something is to do it yourself.
Right.
But they could have said it in those terms, and I probably would have understood it a lot.
But they were just doing their fucking job.
But they were
the
just
thing
doing
is-
their job. These was clocked in and
But
clocked
that's
out.
what sucks,
You know what I mean?
They were trying
What?
to make you crazy
Right,
yourself.
but
Like,
this is the,
No, they
Not
were fucking like
explaining,
I think they were just doing their
to-
job. But in reality, speaking in English,
Their job
if
is
they
to tell
really
you.
wanted to help an individual, why wouldn't they talk to them in you know regular lame terms?
In layman's
Well,
Layman terms.
I feel like it's because their goal is not just to keep you in your mindset. Like it's like, you know, you ever rescue a
I
dog.
get you,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You rescue this dog that's not a puppy anymore. It's
Yeah.
already has experience.
Yeah.
And you're trying to snap it out of its ways.
Yeah.
So,
But
but
you
sometimes
can't.
you fucking can't. I'm one of those dogs who I just add on.
Can I ask my question? Can I ask my question?
Yeah, go ahead. We got an
Okay.
audience question over here from the.
From the peanut gallery.
Hold on.
The peanut
Fucking audience.
gallery.
I have to ask the question in this fucking high chair. Go ahead.
Okay. How many fights were you getting into every time you were changed into a different home?
But it was more in the schools and the homes.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
the new kid in the school. And like, I mean, I grew up in every hood. You know, I grew up with Mexicans, blacks, Asians, everything. Dog. I
He
grew
said
up
it's
everywhere.
school.
Which one was the worst?
It was most of
I
the
know, I know,
fights
yeah,
were
you're
in
always
the
boxing.
the worst.
Look.
It's just the way you adapt to the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, to be honest, the worst areas for me were the nicer ones. Were like living in the suburbs was a lot harder for me.
High
Dude,
class.
Serious? And
High class. Fuck their
It's harder
money.
to adapt to
Money.
those kids.
Yeah.
Because like,
Facts.
all these kids got their parents, right?
Copy that.
I'm the kid in the system who has no parents, and these kids are invited. They're trying, hey, let's go here.
Right.
And they're like, well, you're poor. And they're like, not from foster care. What the fuck does that mean? Like, I don't have parents. And then now I'm outcast because what's wrong with that guy?
It was just better not even to say anything.
It was better just be invisible half the time.
Yeah.
And that's
Don't
what
even
like.
fucking say anything. Just be
So that's where I started attesting to more to gravitate towards sports. You know what I mean?
beat some ass.
And beat some ass because like, I used to fuck, dude. A lot of the times I got kicked out of school was for fighting.
Yeah.
That was my go-to thing.
But
was
I
like,
think that's every Chicano, Mexican, American at that time. You know what I'm saying?
I just was fucking very like.
Man or
hot-headed.
woman,
It
we
was-
fought
especially
in
back
high
then.
school. Shoot.
It was
We
just
fought
fucking
for the hood. Hell. We could be fucking boxing.
Yeah.
Come on, girls, can I get a hell yeah?
Fuck yeah!
You heard her. But yeah, bro. Okay, so look, I got another question, dog. So I heard there's this other fighter, your team member, making a lot of noise right now out of Corona, California.
Shout out
Homie Tony. He's making a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? You guys are fucking both in the same division. You guys are in the same division, and you guys are homies. You guys are cool. But we all know there's only one champion here. And one division, there's only one champion. How do you guys, what do you guys think about that? Like both of you guys, have you guys ever talked about it? Has it ever been discussed?
That's just one of those things that if it happens, shit happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the time, we're training partners. We do what we
Right.
gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean, we fucking throw putazos every day. So for us to fight for money, we probably wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Was that your dog back in days, or
yeah, we've been training for a couple years.
Or
now,
still
you
is.
know what I
you
mean?
guys were not like
They're still cool. They're still
We're
cool.
cool. We train all the time.
They're still cool.
I shout out to the homie Tony.
Shout out Tony Cortez, MMA.
Yeah!
Make sure you guys give him a follow. Tony Cortez, MMA.
But yeah, that's the homie. I mean, as far as squabbles go, at the moment we just worry about training, helping each other
Right,
get
right,
better,
right,
you know,
that's
just progressing the game.
Yeah.
We're just trying to help.
Question for you,
Yes.
So when you go into this fight, what is it? What is your? Are you guys distance or the close to or raw? Did you see that raw?
Raw as fuck.
You know your reach is what I'm talking about. Your weight.
I mean, so we all weigh the same.
Yeah.
For the most part, we
Man,
have to weigh in.
I'm gonna put you in the house.
It's him.
I'm gonna put you in the house too, motherfucker.
But as far as everyone's different, I mean, they don't always fight someone the same size. I haven't fought anyone my size. I keep fighting people 6 foot plus.
That's a shit.
But
You're 5.
I'm
So
5'8".
what's the weight?
Yeah, but that's
crap.
not size.
So,
I
I know this next guy's pretty tall. I think he's like 6 foot as well.
so what's his name? Who are you fighting?
know. The taller they are, the harder they fall.
I believe his name is Christian Diego.
Where's you fighting out of?
I think Torrance out of Black House. He comes from a solid gym. You know, he's a good guy.
You ever met him? You know who he is?
Yeah, I've seen him fight. We've been on the same card multiple times. We've been in the same room with each other all day. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like you just know. It's like you said, there's only could be one champ.
Yep.
You know, I go to all these gyms. I train with all these fighters. To me, it don't bug me because at the end of the day, that's what I love about this sport. It's you versus him. It's not basketball. It's not football. Where I can't blame nobody if you beat my ass.
One-on-one.
I mean, if someone whips your ass, you're not gonna go say, "Well, let's play basketball." No. But what happens if someone beats you in basketball? You say, "Well, let's fight."
Yeah, right? For sure, for
So
sure.
that's the bottom line right there for me. Is like if you beat my ass in fighting, you got it. But I don't mind traveling around, getting all this training with everyone because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to be number one in our own book.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So everyone's got their own book, and we all got a number. And we're just waiting for a motherfucker to take it. And right now, I haven't been pulled the
put it
number.
closer to me.
So if you're standing in front of me, I'm probably gonna pull your number next.
Not mine though.
I got this number right here, this can right here. I'm going straight.
Hell nah.
But that's where we at right now. We're out here pulling numbers.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, you know, growing up without a father, without a mother, or I mean with your mother, but like without a father, like not knowing how to be a father figure. Growing up, now you have a daughter?
Yeah, I got an 11-year-old.
That's so cool. So how did you like? I mean, are you treating her like? Because I have a nephew who like just had a daughter,
Right.
and he didn't grow up with a father. And he's like, dude, I'm gonna be the best dad I can be because I never had that. You know?
No, yeah, I love my daughter. Her name's Elena. My name's Eleno, and her name's Elena, so I just call her Junior.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Shout out, That's what's up, man. That's
So me,
what's
I mean,
up.
I just go. Me and Junior are tight, man.
Yeah, she's not watching this, right?
Actually, probably not right now, but we'll show her later. But Junior,
Let me hide this shit.
That's what's up, man. I love that, dude.
Me and Junior, actually, the only times I've ever lost in like grappling, ever since I've had a kid, the only times I've ever lost, Junior wasn't there. So all my wins, Junior has been present, and I've made it a thing to make sure Junior's there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good luck, that's the whole reason why I'm doing it now. Because like, once I had Junior, it's like, oh fuck, dude, we got to do some shit for real. For real. You know what I mean?
Dude,
And,
we need
and
to shut
that's
the
really
door.
why I'm doing this. I mean, me and her mom made together.
Where's he?
Shit happens.
Yeah,
life
yeah.
happens.
Easy girl.
I'm on my own. I'm single, lady, so you know, hit me up. We out here in the streets. Yeah. But yeah, Junior just motivates me to keep going on a day-to-day basis. You know, I'm just trying to get bigger and better things for Junior. The goal is to leave stuff
That's
behind.
right.
I mean, if I can go through all this pain and put my body through hell and back, and Junior can go through life with ease, then it's all fucking good.
Shout out to Elena Junior. Come on.
You're showing him, you know, I'm going for my dreams, so can you.
Definitely, and she trains too. My daughter just
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's pretty good. You know.
She fighting in the same area?
Yeah, she fights at a Checkmate Upland, and she has a coach, Coach Craig out there.
My homeboy fought out of Upland. I don't know if you know him, Joshua Almanza.
I do.
Yeah,
He
and,
trains out of Millennium now.
They call him El Rey.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I know
homeboy. I
him.
went to school with him.
All right.
Yeah,
Did he go to the army or something?
I don't know, to be honest with you, but I know he did a lot of fighting. I don't know if he's doing any fighting now,
Right.
but he did a lot. I know he did combative. I know he did a lot of other ones. It was like in his weight division, he was the champ for a while. But yeah, bro, shout out Joshua Alvarez and El Rey. I knew his brother, rest in peace to his brother as well. His brother passed away in a horrible fucking accident, man. And yeah, bro, Joshua Alvarez, me and him went to school together we went to middle school together, huh?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's my dog, you know. We did football together and everything.
Yeah, we train out right there in Upland with Lucas, and that's where my daughter goes, does her jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Checks at Upland.
Yeah.
I like it for kids because, to be honest, a lot of people have this like this thing with kids. I don't think kids should be throwing really a lot of punches.
Yeah.
Not only at each other, but in general. Because like, if I were to tell you, hey, a kid's gonna knock you out, you probably won't believe me. But if I told you, hey, this kid's gonna take you down, it probably makes more sense that a kid's gonna trip you or something.
Yeah,
right?
the way you word it.
Right, and just like, not just that, but like, if you had your kid confronting another kid, you wouldn't want your kid out here knocking other kids out. Especially nowadays with these sissy ass kids who are fucking.
Facts.
You're going to jail, fool.
Yeah.
These fucking kids are trying to sue you. Their parents are making money on this shit, so.
They have money and talk to my dad.
Exactly, so I think you're better off just teaching your kid how to like. Slam this fool in the ground, tell him to calm the fuck down, and then figure it out.
And they do that shit. Because one time my daughter, she got put into an incident at one of her schools that she went to, and she got jumped. And when I got there, I was pissed. You know, I was so mad. I was like, "Where's his dad? Where's the dad?
Yeah.
Where's the dad at? What's cracking, my boy?" You know, that was when I went to go pick her from school. That was my intention.
Yeah.
Where's their fucking dad at? What's cracking, my boy? You know, I'm grateful for the dad not being there, but the teacher was like, "Mr. Hernandez, you need to press charges." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna press charges." She was like, "Well, why not? These kids need to fucking, understand what they're doing." I said, "If I press charges, my daughter has to come to school here every fucking day and look like a rat. Not happening." I said, "I was raised differently. I'm not fucking pressing charges."
Oh, yeah.
Fuck no.
You know how we do.
Yeah, fuck no. Where's the
dad?
Fuck you. Where's your dad at?
Where's your dad at?
Tell
him to come out the classroom.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell him to come out from under the desk.
So
You
that's
tell your
dad,
mom to
fool.
come over and let's have coffee and pan mexicano, bitch, right here.
That's
A
right.
concha.
But that's how my mental state of mind was. Like,
No, yeah.
where's your dad at? Fuck, I'm a fuck your dad up, bitch.
So yeah, I just feel like it's good, at least to give your kids a perspective.
Yeah.
Martial arts is a good thing because, especially in a controlled environment, you find the
Right.
right coach, all that good stuff. It's really good for your kids to understand where they stand because then your kid's less likely to be a bully. I think a lot of these kids that are bullies don't train.
Yeah.
If you train,
Yeah.
you figure out real quick, like, I shouldn't be fucking with
Discipline.
people. Because
Yeah.
you know what you learn is other people know this shit too. And like the common person doesn't realize that.
Yeah.
A regular person thinks they're a badass, doesn't realize that there's some bad motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
Like I laugh at people because like a lot of people are like, "What? I fucking fight at the bar every weekend." I said, "Motherfucker, I fight every fucking day." Fighting is literally my religion. Like people go to church, I go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's your church.
That's my
your
church.
place
That's
of
where
peace.
that's my place of peace. That's where I humble myself. That's where I figure my shit out. Is in the
Right.
gym. That's where I figure out, and that's where I found
So-
myself.
Good way of putting it. Love
So
that.
check it out. If you, right now, to the viewers, we got 19 viewers right now. If there's a child watching, a kid, and you can touch their heart, what was one thing, and they're going through a hard time, or, they want to fight, or they want to, they want to train just like you do. What's one thing you can tell them that to help them, to guide them in the right direction?
I mean, look up for your local gyms in your area. Find a good coach that fits your needs, that fits your personality. I think that's a lot of people look for like this big famous gym, and that's not really it. Like if you look at me, I'm a self-made fighter. You know what I mean? You don't see me pick big names. Just me, myself, and I got a couple coaches that help me.
Yeah.
On some real shit. But find the room that fits you.
Where you are now.
Tell them what your goals are, what you're trying to do. Not everyone's trying to be some crazy badass fool. Some
Yeah.
people just want to learn, want to know.
Yeah.
So go somewhere, tell them what your goals are, and if it fits you, stay there. Get good enough, as good as you can in that area, and then progress. Go somewhere else, continue to grow.
For sure.
That's
That's
right.
some good
Sometimes
things
you have
to
to
do.
move on to grow.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes you just got to go a little further than people
Yes.
expect. Like like you said, I go everywhere. I don't. Like I can't just stay in one neighborhood and just keep training. No, you gotta.
Yeah, you
I
have
travel
to level
everywhere
up.
to train.
It's like you have to level up.
Yeah.
What you gotta do,
18, what's up, bro? My brother youngster right here.
What up,
cracking?
young
Shout out to 18.
Shout out to 18, baby.
Eastside, baby.
Shout out Mondo. Shout out fucking
Is he
Bangers.
there? Are they there?
Mondo, I don't know if Mondo's in there. I can't see
I
Mondo.
didn't see him.
But yeah, shout out Mondo. Mondo, man, that fucking dude, man.
Mondo's a shit, dog. Mondo's, I mean, that's the motherfucker who believes in me. I mean, fuck, if I could tell you the way he motivates me,
Yeah.
that's one. When I met Mondo through, it was kind of a sad story. Now it's a sad story. How I met. Because, like, the guy who put me in the gym at Ontario Boxing was my old boss. I used to work for this termite business, but rest in peace to the homie Joe. He passed away
Rest
at
in peace, Joe.
the night of my last fight.
Yeah.
But he's actually the one who connected me to the gym
Where Mondo trains
where
at.
Mondo coaches at.
Yeah.
And I was there for a couple of days training with Coach Jerome, and Jerome said, "I got a coach for you. I know exactly who you're gonna fit."
Pinche Jerome.
And he threw Mondo at me, and then I was like, "All right, brother, this big Mexican dude, you
Yeah.
see." And then this is when he started talking like this. You know,
I know, you better read that shit. Mondo, you better hear that shit. Hey, I thought it was Brian for a minute.
It's him and his brother.
So, once I heard
I
that,
love
all
it.
right, when you come in, you're gonna do the jab, and the 1-2 and a jab, you know.
Hey, but his voice,
Eating.
you better watch out, cause that motherfucker will hurt somebody, dog.
Yeah.
Or what? He's
It's Mexican. Hey, but he is a force to fucking wreck. Don't fuck with him, dog. When we go out, dog, like when I first met my brother Patrick, Phil Brian, when we used to go out, I used to pick fights on purpose.
Yeah.
I used to pick fights on purpose, and I used to fucking just, brother, I gotta go.
What's in,
But the
brother?
thing is that I used to fucking, you know, my brother Scraps to tell you, we used to fucking pick fights on purpose, bro. But the thing is that I've seen my brother Brian has fucking hands on him, dog. But he gets it from his Mondo.
Mondo,
And I told Brian, I was like, hey, real quick, answer the question. You and Mondo right now, who wins? He goes, I don't know, man, brother, my fucking brother gonna win. Sorry, brother, I'm sorry. I love you, brother.
But it's the truth.
Those are my boys, though. I mean, shout out to homie fucking Brian, dog. Those are my boys. Like when the homie passed away, they shot me some love. They gave me some work. They kept me afloat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
My goal is to get them back. You know what I mean? Not just get them back, but to grow together. We're gonna get some good shit going together. And we're gonna get pro. We're gonna make some good money together.
Right.
And there's some great people. You know what I mean? It's hard to find. It's hard to find solid people like that. On some real shit. There's some solid motherfuckers. I fuck with them all day.
Yeah.
And you're lucky that you encountered them
Exactly,
all,
but
right?
I've just been. That's why I know this is meant for me because I've met the right coaches that I need to get me there.
They were sent to you, fool. They were
Before
sent to you.
Mondo started getting serious with his fucking with the training and shit, I remember, bro, showing up to my brother Panic's house, and my Levi's were all fucked up, bro. And when I showed up, bro, he was like, Blackie, I'm gonna take you right now. I said, where the fuck are we going? I was a prospect for my club at the time. He goes, we're gonna go get you some new boots and new Levi's. I was like, no, we're good. And then he was like,
Does he know who Panic?
Yeah. So fucking sure enough, bro, Brian put me in the truck. He said, we're going now. We went. He bought me fucking Levi's. But I was like, bro, the boots are like $300. I was like, look, dog, I'll take the Levi's. I can't do fucking, you know, that's too much money. Like, I don't ask for nothing, dog. Never do I ever ask for nobody for nothing, dog. Like, I'm not that guy. But to make him feel better, dog, because I love that fucking dude genuinely, Mondo, I took the fucking Levi's and I looked, Mondo, genuinely, bro. Look, a long story short, I got shot one day a long time ago, right? They shot me 3 times. Mondo and Panic into my house and gave me 4. I don't know how much money. All I know is a wad of money, bro. Right? And to this fucking day, dog, you know how much money they asked for me in return? Not a fucking penny, dog.
That's right.
Not a fucking penny, bro.
Shout out Panic.
Those guys, bro,
Panic.
are the most humblest fucking guys, and they taught me how to be more. I'm a humble dude, but they taught me how to be more humble than I was at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of motherfuckers will do that for you, dog. Not a lot of motherfuckers will show up with a lot of money and be like, here you go, I don't want no money in return. Not a lot of fools do that shit, my boy. You know, shout out Mondo, bro, and this whole fucking Bangers Club and fucking Smash Squad, all you guys, bro, you know. But look, real quick, we're going to get ready to go pretty soon. One thing, let everyone know who you are, give them your Instagram. Let them know who you train with, and you know, your coaches and everybody.
Yeah, so my name is Eleno
No,
Almanza.
I'm just gonna say.
You can come find me on. You can come find me at Ontario Boxing Club with Coach Mondo. You can also find me at Checkmat Upland with Lucas Sledge. That's where I do most of my training. You can find me on Instagram at El Lobo Jutsu. Yeah, Thank you guys for tuning in. I
Fight,
appreciate you
fight
guys.
again.
My fight's coming out March
Junior
9th.
Walker
We got a
Johnson.
state title. We can go slap
Yes,
people up.
yes.
Putazos.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chingazo, chingazo,
Check it
toda
out.
cosa,
We're
¿verdad?
gonna try to get in. Los Chisme Chronicles gonna try to get in, record a homie, you know, and with the process. So stay
That would
tuned.
be pretty cool.
Stay tuned. We're gonna be there, homie. I'm gonna support him to the fullest. All right. Go ahead. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. Play it.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,